Rumors are saying Justin Timberlake is not going to be happy about Britney's upcoming memoir, and we can exclusively confirm it's true.
Hey up everyone, it's me, Steph the Alternate, Gianna the Alternative, and I am joined with our erstwhile leader, Andy Signoy, in the house. How are you doing today? How's it getting on?
I'm good. I still recovering. The show must go on. Thank you to Steph for doing all the amazing stuff behind the scenes. So go subscribe to Steph as well. But Steph, we're gearing up because Britney's book, The Woman in Me, is coming, and more is going to be coming out in the days to come up to its release. So stay tuned. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, you're going to want to hit the subscribe button. I've already ordered my copy. I'm still trying to get an early copy. But Steph, the first thing I can tell everybody is I hear this book is going to be incredibly hard to get. They are obviously holding this one very tight because there's a lot in this book that Britney's going to be revealing that I think are going to blow minds. Look, a lot of people are out there seemingly aren't fans of Britney now because they think she seems crazy. She's dancing in her underwear too much. I firmly believe this book is going to explain why everyone calling her out and not leaving her alone are the problem. There's a lot of trauma Britney suffered, and this book is not going to shy away from releasing it all. And yes, the big rumors out there, we've sort of reported on this before, but Justin Timberlake is in the book a lot. And yes, I hear not only is he not going to be happy, the word I'm hearing from sources is that the backlash he got with Janet, this is going to be way worse. So take that as you will. I'm sure Justin's not feeling as good. That NSYNC reunion probably was his attempt to try to get some more attention elsewhere, curry some favor before his movie. But right as Trolls, his movie's about to open, Britney's book is going to come out and it's going to drop some truth bombs about what really went down between the couple. And look, we can speculate a little bit what that is, right, Steph? Because Justin's already apologized. Before the JT fans come in here and try to get all up in our, he's admitted that, he wasn't a good guy to her. And people can knock on Britney all they want. The reality is Justin was gross, man. And he did it multiple times. And you have the apology here, right? The times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem. I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed. So right there, he's acknowledging he did wrong. So but what did he do wrong? Well,
hang on, Andy,
yeah, go for it.
To interject on this, he only did this after the documentary framing Britney Spears came out, and he received then from that a ton of backlash. It was only then did he apologize. And yeah, the statement posted to his Instagram, he said, look, I've seen the messages, tags, comments and concerns, and I want to respond. I'm deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn or did not speak up for what was right. I understand that I fell short in these moments and in many others, and benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. Now, this was an apology really to both Britney Spears and Janet Jackson. But again, Andy, this apology only came about because he was receiving a ton of backlash from the framing Britney Spears documentary. If that hadn't happened, I don't think this apology would have come through, because ultimately he built, as far as I'm concerned, and I agree with It's Kim on this assessment, he built his entire solo career, his solo success, off of the backs of throwing Britney and Janet under the bus.
Agreed. I mean, Britney and Timberland are the two things that made Justin Timberlake a famous solo artist. Look, I don't know, man. I don't know what he's thinking or what he's obviously his apology, doing it in reaction to that, is not an effective apology, is what that means. You're 100% right, and glad for pointing that out. But I assume as Britney now is finally able to speak, which she now, I cannot wait for, because Justin spoke out of turn a lot about her, revealed a lot of really sad stuff, and then tried to paint it like she was the cheater. The whole Crimea River video was a whole shade at Britney. And what really went down? Now, will Britney come forward and acknowledge some of her own faults? I hope so, because I'm sure there were some, right? In all couple and relationships, it's, two-way street. Everybody makes mistakes on both sides. But she wasn't really out there calling him out the same way that she was. You know what I mean? She was definitely held it in more. as she did with all the paparazzi and everybody treating her like crazy. So it'll be very interesting to see what these big truth bombs and gossip, not the truth coming out from her side of things, what really was going on behind the scenes, how it went down from her perspective. I can't wait to read it. And I have no doubt, judging from what I'm hearing, Justin is sweating hard because she's going to go after him hard. Because look, she said some posts and tries to make it like, appreciate Justin and respect, but I think she's really going all in on this book. And the other, you just had it up there, but the fact that we now have another news update regarding the book, which is that Michelle Williams Academy Award she won, right?
Yeah.
She did win. She's a wonderful actress. I love her and everything she's in. And she is now announced as the reader of the book. And Britney and People magazine had a quote from Britney's team, like, this was just so emotionally tough for Britney to get through. She'll be reading the intro herself, but then they've gotten Michelle to really read the book and give it its weight because Britney just didn't want to keep reliving and rereading it. That's a hard thing to do when you're really emotional stuff, to like write this book and then perform it for everybody. I actually respect that Britney's not doing it. And to me, I don't know about you, that makes it seem even more intense, the stuff she's probably about to reveal, that she couldn't even sit there to want to read it out loud without getting too emotional. So, and to get in Michelle Williams to read this book, I wanted to read it, but now I kind of want to hear it, Steph. I don't know. Maybe I'll do both as we're going, but Michelle Williams will be reading the audio portion of this, which is a big one, news that came out today. And yes, I'm hearing lots more tidbits and news will slowly be releasing in the week to come up to its release of The Woman in Me. But yes, right now, the big sweat, the big tease for everyone to get excited about the book, and I think this is a good marketing way to do it, is to confirm Justin Timberlake, be warned, you're not going to be happy with this memoir. Do you think he'll respond right away? Do you think he's going to be wise enough to just sort of let this be what it is, Britney's time to speak, and just shut up? Or do you think it's going to be so bad, Steph, that he's going to have to make statements?
Well, the source is saying that Britney's going to go after him hard. And so, in the wake of, the whole Framing Britney Spears documentary that came out, and he responded to that one because he got a ton of backlash, right? Once, The Woman in Me is released and we read through all the details that Britney's put in there, if it's true and she goes after him hard, then yeah, I am actually, not that I would be condoning it or anything like that, but I can imagine that there will be another wave of backlash again to Justin Timberlake. But this time I think it will be even more intense. Why? Because the Framing Britney Spears documentary wasn't from Britney Spears, right? It was from third parties that made it, right? This is literally from the gob, from the hand of Britney Spears herself, who is then going to apparently go after Justin Timberlake hard. So if she does that, then I can imagine there's going to be a second wave of backlash against Justin Timberlake that's going to be even more intense. Because if Britney's going to go after him hard, then I can only imagine that the Britney army's just going to follow suit as well. You see where I'm coming from? So in that respect,
For sure.
if he had the to apologise only after the Framing Britney Spears documentary came out, I think it'll be like 2 seconds. We're going to see another apology from Justin Timberlake as well, once this book is released to the public sphere kind of situation. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, look, I think Justin just needs he needs to eat a lot of humble pie. I just think this guy, look, and I'm not trying to diss on him completely. He's made a lot of really fun songs. Like the last great one was, to me, the first Troll song, but I feel like he's struggled since. Like, he just doesn't have the same kind of hits as he used to. And now he's reunited with NSYNC. And I'm sorry, I'll keep it honest. That song is so mid. That new NSYNC reunion track I had so much hope for. I thought, this will be fun and cheery, and it just wasn't. I think Justin's stock has lowered. He's still a superstar in his right, super huge celebrity, and the hits that he already have will continue to make him famous for the rest of his life. But will he be able to reinvent and become, do more is really what an icon needs to do. And this is not going to help. Now, that said, if he's able to navigate this well and really properly eat some humble pie, right? And go back and apologize and do the right things, I think that's only going to make them stronger. So, look, I'm glad Britney's able to get this off her chest. I hope Justin respects and lets her get it off her chest because she's never really had the opportunity to do any of this. And I look forward to hearing what she has to say. And you bet your butt we'll be reporting on it in full here on Popcorn Planet. So hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, all the other jazz, and stay tuned because more Britney news is coming. And yes, we stand Britney. We will not tolerate Britney hate on this channel. Leave Britney alone. But now we will be promoting Britney and releasing all the bombshells she's about to drop in her upcoming The Woman in Me, which if you haven't pre-ordered, guys, what are you waiting for? Go pick up your copy on Amazon or wherever, her sites, etc. Because this book is going to be a massive bombshell. I'm hearing things, Steph, and I can't wait to talk more. But we are, I think, in a treat to finally get to the truth of things.
Absolutely. And on that bombshell, if you want even more exclusive content from the man himself, Andy Signor, then consider becoming a member today. Become a Popcorn Planeteer for as little as $5.99 a month. And like I said, you get exclusive content from the man himself. This dude right here, Andy Signor. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. We appreciate all your faces. And coming up on the screen right now are some videos